Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be sharing with you guys, or more of yapping with you guys, about some of my summer plans, more specifically the reading plans. So today I'll be giving you some summer book recommendations and also talking about some of my summer TBR. So I have some books with me today to recommend to you guys, and let's begin. So first of all, I am a romance reader. Definitely. I love reading romances in the summer, but sometimes also into fantasy, but today is mostly romance heavy since I feel like romance books really give off the summer vibes the most. So, starting off with the summer queen herself, People We Meet on Vacation. So, People We Meet on Vacation is about Poppy and Alex. They used to be friends in college. However, some things happened. They kind of broke off. But then I read this like 2 years ago. I don't remember how long I've read this. Let me try to get my memory out. So apparently, she goes on this. So this one is a friends to lovers trope. And Alex and Poppy, they used to be friends. They kind of fell out. But then they went on this trip together, and then they kind of like started to fall in love and everything. But the scenery in this book is like, it's really tropical. Everything is so summery. The vibes in here is really, really tropical. It's like, I mean, they go on vacation. It's really summery. It's really nice if you read this on vacation, because like the scenario, everything just calls for it. And I personally gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. Another Emily Henry book that I would love to talk about is called Beach Read. So Beach Read is another one of her books, and this one follows two authors. One is writing a romance novel and the other is writing a literary fiction novel, and they're both in a rut struggling to finish their novels, so they decided to like switch with each other. So the romance author writes a fiction novel, so like they had to like teach each other like step by step how to write in their genre, and it's really cool to see two authors in the same field like try to change up their perspective and change up their specialty to write something else. And as the process goes on, they casually fall in love, and it's nice. The vibes, it's really summery, like I told you before. Now moving on to literally one of my favorite books ever, and this one is called House in the Cerulean Sea. So this follows our main character Louise. Oh my god, I'm so bad with names. Okay, so this follows our main character Linus, who's struggling with his office job. It's like not much is happening. He's another person, he's in a rut, basically. So he goes to this like mysterious island. There's an orphanage there. He goes live at that orphanage, but all the kids there are very unique. They're not all human, actually. But anyways, the characters all have a backstory, like all the children in this orphanage have a backstory. And at first, like, Linus was kind of skeptical about everything, but then as their relationship with Linus and all the orphans got really strong and the bond was so cute. I remember this one scene, they went to like this market together, and it's so cute. It's literally like a very, very heartwarming book, and it's basically a cozy fantasy. So if you're looking for a cozy book, it's not like fantasy heavy. It's more of like a fiction novel, I would say, but it's still like, it has some like magic in it. So if you're looking for like a not too heavy fantasy book, but make it still cozy, then I would definitely recommend this book. It's a 5 out of 5 stars for me. I love it. And the cover is so pretty, guys. Moving on. Another one of my favorite authors is Taylor Jenkins Reid. And if you haven't read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, so what are you doing with your life? That's like one of the best books I've ever read, and I plan on reading that for summer again, like a reread. I'm so excited. Anyways, Daisy Jones and the Six. So I chose this one because this is a bit more summery than Evelyn Hugo. This doesn't really take place during the summer, but it just gives me like that fun, spontaneous like summer vibes where you're just like doing some fun things every day. You're not going to school and everything. So this book is very unique. it reads like a screenplay. It has like Daisy and Billy. It's just like read like a screenplay, and it's a really unique experience. And this one follows Daisy, who's a singer, but then she joins this band. It's called, I'm pretty sure it's called the Six or something. So Daisy Jones joins this band, and there's a lot of drama in this book. In the music industry, right? There's lots of things going on, lots of conflicts, lots of dramas, lots of problems. So you really get to experience that whole thing as she meets this band, they try to make their album, they're trying to put it out there to make it be like a viral hit. They go on tour, like everything. You see them skyrocket to the top of the charts, and you also see their downfall. The internal conflict within the band as well. So you really get to experience the whole situation, like as if you were part of this band. It's just like so cool. It's like you're a spectator and you know everything about this band. You know their life. Like sometimes it's scandalous. You get to really delve deeper into the lives of these artists. So it's a really cool experience. I don't remember what I gave it, but I feel like it's like a 4.5 out of 5. Like at first I wasn't used to reading it like a screenplay, but it was a fun experience. Oh, I really want to talk about this book because I feel like it's not that popular. Like it was a bit popular back then. But, okay, so it's called Dial A for Aunties. I have the picture. It's a comedy book, actually, and the main character is marrying this person. However, she ends up killing him. You might be like, what? It's a comedy, but why is there murdering? Well, so somehow he ends up dead. So she calls her auntie, her Asian aunties. Like she has a bunch of them, like 4 or 5 of them, and they're all so hilarious. The humor in here is actually really funny. I actually like laughed when I read this. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. Okay, so she calls her aunties, trying to find a way to cover up the situation. The auntie's like coming up with ways to hide the body, to act normal, to not act suspicious at all, to make sure that everything still goes smoothly without the groom. So yeah, you should read this if you want a little laugh and a fun and quick, easy read. It's not heavy on the summer vibes, but you really get that little jitters, and it makes me really happy. Okay, I just love books about aunties because aunties are really funny. I have some young adult romances for you guys. So one of my favorites is The Summer of Broken Rules. So The Summer of Broken Rules is a young adult romance, and this summer, the main protagonist is going to this town. It has like a beach house vibes. It's kind of giving like Summer Etern Pretty vibes, but this one, the town, I'm pretty sure it's like a smaller town, and they're really close to each other, and every summer they play this like huge game of assassin. Like everyone in the town is involved, and the main character ends up meeting with the male character, and it's just like gets going from there. But I really love the assassin aspect because it's really fun to read about a town who's like playing assassin with one another. Like sometimes like it's like you're playing, but you know everything. You know who's assassin, you know what's going on, since you're actually not playing, but you're just a spectator, and it's really cool. And another book that I read recently that I really, really love, I don't know how, I've never read her books, which is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, I'm pretty sure. At first I rated this one a 5-star, but I read another book, so then I downgraded this one to 4.75 stars, but it's still one of my favorites, and I will highly recommend this book. So first of all, we have Justin and Emma. They are both suffering from this so-called curse where if they date someone, that person will break up with them and end up dating someone else. It's kind of weird. So they have this curse. Justin posts on Reddit, and then Emma DMs him about it, and then they're like, hey, why don't we date each other? Because if we date each other and we break up, then they will both find their own soulmate. So it's a win-win situation. So they agreed to that. They made this deal. They have this whole contract set up where they will only go on a specific number of dates. They will only do whatever's in the guidelines. They will not go beyond whatever is stated in the contract. However, as they start to fall in love, things get complicated, and maybe they have broken the curse, maybe they haven't, but I feel like the curse aspect is a bit funny because like they're both suffering from like I said before. Yeah. Anyways, I really like how Emma's a nurse, and it's really inspiring me to go into medical school, since that's one of my dreams. Anyways, you guys need to go and read Abby Jimenez's book, because after this one, I quickly picked up another one of her books, and it was another solid 4.5 stars. I'm sorry, I'm kind of awkward. This is my first sit down talking video, so please tell me any suggestions if I'm a bit awkward. Anyways, I need to stop saying anyways and being awkward. So here's some of my TBR books. If you can't tell, I'm a Kindle girly. That's why I have all my books popping up over here, because I'm a Kindle girly, so I barely buy physical books, and I know it's a bit controversial, but I find myself reading extremely fast on my Kindle, and it's nice. Happy Place. I bought this last summer, and I have not read it yet. I'm sorry, it's a pet peeve of mine that if books are not floppy, it's not really floppy, then it's kind of hard for me to read, because they're it hurts my wrist to hold them up. And it's also I don't like breaking the spines of books. I know that's also another controversial topic, but I'll definitely read this. This might be my next read after I finish the book I'm currently reading. So this is part of my TBR, as well as Emily Henry's new book, Funny Story. I really want to read that one as well, because I've heard that it's a lot of people's favorite Emily Henry book, and I would really want to see it. So far, I read Beach Read, Book Lovers, and People We Meet on Vacation, and my favorite is People We Meet on Vacation. Another one of my TBR is a Christina Lauren book. It is The Paradise Problem. At first, I wasn't interested in this book at all, but then I saw Haley Pham reviewing it she was reading it in one of her reading vlogs, so I got really interested in the book, because she rated it pretty high as well. I think she gave it 4 stars or 4 point. If Haley gives something 4 stars, I'm definitely reading it. I love Haley Pham. If you have not watched her videos, you better go watch her, because she's so funny and entertaining. Her videos are chef's kiss. Anyway, stop saying anyways. I'm sorry if you stumbled upon this video. It's probably not entertaining. Watching me fumble with my words is probably not that entertaining. Okay, so the last book that I would like to mention on my TBR, to be honest, during the summer, I just read whatever, because during school I don't really have that much time, so I don't care if it's summer vibes or not. But another one that's kind of summery is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I haven't read another one of her books in so long. I've only read I think I've only read 2 actually, and that's kind of sad. I also want to read Carrie Soto's Back, because I also heard good things about it from Haley Pham. If she stumbled upon this video, I'm gonna cringe so badly. Okay, I feel like I've been talking for a while now, and let's conclude this video. So what you should get from this video, your main takeaway, is 1, you should read The House in the Cerulean Sea. 2, you should read Abby Jimenez's books. And 3, you should go and watch Haley Pham. And a bonus, if you like this video, you can always comment, and subscribe. Oh wait, 5, don't forget to comment, 5, give me your favorite summer book, or give me a summer book rec. Everyone who's watching this, give me one book that you want me to read or want me to look at. Just give me one book. I'll add it on my Goodreads, and my Goodreads is right here. My Goodreads. Or if you have any bookish opinions or discussions you want to talk about, then you can comment down below, and we can talk about and be nerds about books. Yeah, so give me any of your book recs, and thank you for stopping by and watching me fumbling with my words. See you guys next video, and